Joe, I want to start with you real quick. To have these activations across the country. I mean, sometimes people connect with a show with streaming or watching it on television. Maybe they get a fan panel at like a convention or something. But this is a way that someone can really kind of immerse themselves in the show that you're working on. How cool is that of an experience for you to be able to provide that for folks?
I mean, yeah, I think it's really very exciting, and I love what CBS is doing in terms of keeping interest in the show alive over the summer and building momentum towards season 2. And when they told me they wanted to do something in Altoona, I was very excited and confused. But I just, I love that this idea they came up with to take something from the Alberta's Fan episode and bring it to life in the form of Todd's mom's garage in Altoona.
Yeah, that's amazing. I saw the episode and just there's a line in there that really killed me. It's when Alberta asks if Altoona is like the 21st century New Orleans, and as someone who lives in Altoona, that definitely made me laugh. So Danielle, for folks to be able to get kind of an immersive look at your character, what's that like for you?
Well, first of all, Alberta is a delicious diva from the 1920s, from the Prohibition era. And I hope that people come to the installation and they actually dress up. I think that'd be kind of fun to get in your best 1920s garb. And if you don't have any 1920s garb, listen, that's okay too. I'm so excited for people to get to know more about this ghost as well as the show. And I cannot wait to see the pictures from everyone that goes. I cannot wait to retweet.
I kind of have an idea. I feel like we should have someone who does like face painting, but do the Alberta back tattoos.
Oh no!
Because I would tell you,
that back tattoo is out of control, and it literally is face size on his back. And for those that don't know, watch the episode. You'll get what we're talking about here.
So Joe, to have this in Altoona, it's because you kind of incorporated Altoona into Alberta's story. Why did you decide to do that? Why was Altoona the place for the garage museum from Todd?
Yeah, I don't know. I always just loved seeing Altoona in movies and TV shows growing up. I don't know, George Burns was always mentioning it, and in Groundhog Day it gets a shout out, and it's a funny name, obviously, and it's just fun for me and for people from the area to hear it mentioned. And we just thought that was as good a place as any for Alberta stalker super fan to come from.
To be able to have something come into your hometown and be interactive with your show, that has to be pretty special for you. Do you have family that might check it out?
Oh yeah. My mom lives in Altoona, Phyllis Port. My brother Josh Port and his family live there. My uncle Neil Port and Aunt Mickey. I got tons of family and the Skies, tons of friends, and I've heard from a bunch of people on Facebook that they're going to show up. And yeah, it's very exciting. And I really wish that I could go and Danielle could go. We're up here in Montreal filming season 2, actually doing a big Alberta episode this week. But yeah, we're bummed we can't be there because it would be a lot of fun.
And Danielle, to have this exhibit, this museum come to life. I mean, it's pretty funny. Through the episode, the character's so excited about it, and then learns that it's in a garage in Altoona, but it ends up being kind of almost a tender moment too, because of the connection with her father. Yes. and things like that. So to kind of see this come to life, what does that mean for you, and what do you think it would mean for the character?
Oh my gosh. Well, I think for Alberta, she's really just trying to make her family proud. And even though it's one person and it's creepy Todd that remembers her, it's still very charming to her. I definitely think so. And as an actor, this is my first series regular on Ghost, and I'm so honored to be a part of this show. Joe Port and Joe Wiseman are like the best showrunners and EPs on the planet Earth. And to know that there's going to be a whole museum dedicated to a character that I'm playing on broadcast TV, it is truly surreal. So I'm super excited, and I think Alberta would be excited too.
Do we think the toenails will make it?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know. I hope no toenails, no baby teeth, nothing creepy and weird, just fun times.
It does seem like there would be a toenail at the museum, but yeah, I don't know what they're planning exactly. So, but I do want to just take a moment to talk about how amazing Danielle is in this part. And I mean, she just elevates everything that we write, and we just have such fun writing toward this character. But she's also, you know, great at the dramatic moments, and you know, she's just the whole package, and she's killing it. And I'm so glad that she's getting this honor of this museum in Altoona, because it's very well deserved.
Well, do you think, you know, these activations, you know, maybe if someone hasn't seen the show in Altoona, but you know, you guys bring this into town, it's going to give a reason for people to get excited and show up and check out the show. Do you think you're going to see that happen when folks, you know, come tomorrow, they're finding out that this is happening, and maybe get a connection before they even start watching the show?
Oh,
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah. I think we're going to see a big bump, not only in Altoona, but in Tyrone and Hollidaysburg, possibly DuBois. We'll see.
That's amazing. And I gotta say, you're so right about like the different depths of because just in that episode, you know, it was, you know, obviously there's the big funny moments as well with the toenails and the back tat and Todd being creepy in general. It's an honor that he's from Altoona. But also like there really is a tender moment to Alberta's a story as well. Do you think, you know, something like this will also be able to give a deeper look into this character? You know, the episode itself kind of gave a look, but do you think maybe people being able to experience and see maybe more of the story will do that for her?
Yeah, I think absolutely. I think what the installation will do is just connect the audience more to these brilliant characters. I mean, we're doing these installations throughout America, and I'm really excited about the Altoona one because it's not, you know, it's the Alberta focused one. But she's definitely always wanted to make her family proud, specifically her father. And as an actor and a performer, that's something I've always wanted to do. My family, we're from Jamaica, and I've always wanted to make my immigrant family proud. They've sacrificed so much. And I hope that when people, you know, when they go to the installation, they have a sense of family pride, and, you know, it's exciting for them. And I know there'll be refreshments and lots of fun things that are planned. So I just hope that everybody, the exuberance and the, you know, the full of lifeness that is Alberta, I hope people feel that tomorrow.
But nobody have the moonshine.
No moonshine. Don't no moonshine, no moonshine. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't even know where to get moonshine. My goodness.
Somerset County.
You're like, I know exactly where to go.
And then finally, Joe, for the folks in Altoona who maybe haven't checked out the show but have this opportunity to go, why should people go, and why should people check out Ghosts?
Well, I think it'll be a really fun event. It sounds like a lot of people are going from my anecdotal evidence off of my Facebook. And, you know, they put a lot of actual research and work into this exhibit. I think it's going to be a fun look into the 1920s and jazz history and the African-American experience in the 20s. And, you know, I think people, you know, whether you like the show or not, you might enjoy the installation. But I hope, obviously, that people check out the show. I think it's got, you know, the one thing that people tell me that I really like is that they watch it with their families. You know, they all use the same word on Twitter, which is wholesome, which is funny because, like, you know, one of the characters is a Gilded Age cocaine addict. You know, another character is a hippie from a sex cult. But I think what they mean by that is that each episode has sort of like a feel-good takeaway, and it's about this group of people that, you know, these ghosts who never would have known each other or, you know, met in real life and are very different. But, you know, because they're stuck together in this purgatory, they you know, they find a way, and they need to find a way to get along. And, you know, I think it's a good lesson, you know, at a time when, you know, there's a lot of divisiveness, that there's a lot that unites us.
Yeah. It shows definitely is good, clean fun. And I hope that people can catch up on season 1 on Paramount Plus. And we're coming back September 29th, which is really exciting for season 2. So yes, everybody watch the show. It is phenomenal and fun for the whole family, truly.
Awesome. Joe, Danielle, thank you so much for taking the time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for
Jordan.
having us.